Hi parents, in this video I am going to teach all of you about how you can teach phonics at home easily. To teach your child, first you should know what is phonics all about and why is it necessary for students. So, phonics is basically the sound of an alphabet which is used to recognize the specific letter. In early stages, child can recognize the alphabet just after listening to its sound. Then they associate with lots of vocabulary with the sound. For example, in the first class we teach the alphabet S, we show them the action and tell them the sound like this. So, after 2-3 lectures, it gets registered in their mind and we have to repeat them with the words of the similar sound. For instance, sun, sun, snake, snake, and so on. Later, it helps them in reading, writing and making words out of the sounds itself. For example, if we tell them sun, so they will be able to read sun with the sound. This basically consists of 4 things. First, identifying sounds in spoken words. If I give them a word, it is written on the board, say for example, sun. So, they will be reading it with the sounds that we have taught them. Sun. So, it is very easy for them to read. Next, recognizing the common spellings. Now, the common spellings can be tricky words like is also a tricky word. Then, my. These tricky words are exactly not the phonics, cannot be read as a phonics sound. It is exception to them. So we got to teach them separately. Next we can teach them is by blending letters and forming words. If we want them to write the word snake, okay, so they will know it with the sounds ache. Okay, so it then becomes easier for them. Next is segmenting letters for correct pronunciation. Now, further in higher standards maybe, they will be getting to read the words, the sentences which are very difficult. Okay, for that time, if the words are bigger, okay, with the segmenting words formation, they will be able to read it easily. For example, if we give them a big word like segment, okay, so they will read segment, segment. So it then becomes easier for them to read and pronounce it correctly. How do we start teaching them Jolly Phonics? Basically, we don't start with A, B, C, D and normal alphabetical order. Okay, we have 7 groups and all the alphabets and sounds are divided in these 7 groups. In the first group, for instance, we start with the alphabets S, A, T, I, P and N. Okay. Why do we do that? We do this because maybe we can think that A, B, C, D. If we teach them these 4 alphabets, they can make only very few words out of it. But if we start teaching them with the alphabets S, A, T, I, P and N, they can make more words out of these 6 alphabets, and all the alphabets in different sets of groups are listed here. To elaborate on the same groups, or you can say the sets of Jolly Phonics, I have given here the actions and how it is shown to the kids. Okay, for instance, we can wave the hands, or we can nod our heads towards your left and right, and say t, 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 t. Okay, in the similar way, we have to tell them that t is the sound of the alphabet T. T is the sound of the alphabet T. Okay, similarly with the other actions and sounds, we have to teach the kids. Phonics sounds are done of all the groups, we can teach them blending. We can teach them blending even after one each groups. Okay, for instance, if we are done with the alphabets SATPIN, we can teach them at words, we can teach them it words, ip words. For instance, at words can be sat, pat, it words can be pit, it. Then we can say ip words can be nip. Okay, so we will how can we teach them blendings? We will say p, p, so they will know that p is the sound of alphabet P, so they will write P. Then we will tell them a, so a, they will know that it is the sound of the alphabet A, and they will write A. Then we will show them the action of t, 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 t. Then they know that t, t is the sound of the alphabet T, and this is how they will make the words p, at, pat. Segmenting is exactly opposite of blending. In blending, we teach kids how to form words out of different sounds and alphabets. But in segmenting, we teach them how to read out words with correct pronunciation. For instance, the word queen. So here we have taught the kids qu, e, so they will segment it and divide it into different sounds. Qu, queen. So we have to focus on the pronunciation specifically while teaching them different phonic sounds. We teach them tricky words. Although we teach tricky words in almost every session, or you can say almost every alternate sessions maybe, if it is too much for the kid, but still tricky words are exactly not connected to phonic sounds. They are exceptions to the phonic sounds. For instance, tricky words like 1, 2, then we can say, for example, my, like, all these words cannot be read with the help of phonic sounds. So, these words are only helpful when we make them, read them, remember them, cover the page, and make them rewrite again almost every day. With only these tricky words are read or understood by the kids only and only with revision. Last but not the least, I would like to tell all of you that please first make yourself comfortable and understand all the phonic rules, actions, stories, etc. Then and only then please teach your child. Thank you.